This video is presented by the EA Sports Creator Network. What's good, football gamers? It's your boy Fen checking in with big thanks to EA for letting me bring you this early access Madden 25 content today. Keep in mind that everything you see here has been captured on a pre-release build and is still a work in progress. In this video, we're taking a closer look at the brand new revamped and reloaded Hitstick in Madden this year. It's been one of our favorite defensive features ever since it came out on that Ray Lewis 2005 installment, but with the extra timing elements involved this year, plus the new considerations for weight, momentum, and numerous points of impact between the players, this classic feature bears revisiting. What I want to do here specifically is show y'all the practice setup I use to get my best reps on hitstick timing. It's got to be a setup that you can land them relatively frequently. The offensive blocking can't be that good, and I have a good setup that I think will help you to that end. But first, to make sure you're paying attention, how about 90 seconds straight of hitstick animations as Coach John Madden himself would have intended? And look, I don't feel like you need to read all too deep into the team choices here. I feel like everyone probably loved that, maybe outside of Zeke Elliott, respectfully. Now, to the meat of the video here. I'm checking in with the congregation. What's good, y'all? So glad to be here. Big thanks to EA for letting me bring you all this action. What I want to do here is, we'll make this pretty short and sweet. I just want to show you the setup that I found, essentially just an offensive and a defensive play, that allowed me to get essentially a free run at the ball carrier the most frequently in practice mode, because, as I'm sure you already know, and from what you saw just now from the highlight tape there, the hitstick has a new timing element. So the closer you can get to getting it right, the higher chance you have of really doing some damage. So, and with that timing being introduced, it's going to take a little bit more practice, and all I wanted to do is be able to work on that timing, see a ball carrier coming, and to be able to kind of start to figure out where that sweet spot's going to be. And I think I found something good for us, but I'll try to make it as quick as possible. To tap in, face cam is blocking. It is indeed. Right under quick play, you'll have a training camp heading on your Madden 25 main menu. You'll scroll over to team practice to get yourself set up. And this is where we'll tap in to get these hit stick reps. So we'll do a normal practice type. I mean, we're going to pick one play, so it's not necessary here, but you might consider displaying art in the pre-play for the offense if you want to be playing defense here. Again, it's not going to help you get all too much better at the game. We're not stopping a scheme here, but it will help you get better at your hit stick timing. I would look to guys like Henry, like Mr. Civ, like Dubby for some of the competitive stuff you're going to be able to practice in practice mode. But this is just hit stick timing, so we can show the pre-play art for ourselves here with the offense. We'll tap in, and interestingly enough, it is indeed the Cowboys offensive book that has the play that I want them to be running. We'll tap in with the Giants book, and that's fine. Go all pro or all Madden. We'll leave it all pro. Hopefully we get some better examples on that, but it shouldn't make all too much difference which difficulty you want to tap in for. Our first order of business is going to be pausing practice mode and flipping sides. It'll default us to spawning in on offense, so we'll flip sides there. We will still need to call our first play before We'll hop over to the defensive side of the ball. Let's get Singletary a carry here. Okay, get a little bit wiggly then. Okay. Second and manageable. And if we did this correctly, it should bring us right back to the play select screen, and it does. Okay, here's what I like. I like clicking into let me hide face cam for this part, just so y'all can see all of the play call. So I like 4-4 for the purposes of specifically what we're doing here. So I'll click in and then just have them pick a random 4-4 play is fine for us. So I'll hit L3 in here now. That's going to randomize the plays. And then for the offensive play, if you're a Cowboys lover, I guess you could do this with another team and just pick Cowboys book. I'm sure this is elsewhere too. I'm going to scroll over to play type, run, outside handoff, and I'm looking for the zone toss. A lot of the toss type of plays, I'm on the wrong heading, so that could help first. And there it is, single back wing to the left there. HB zone toss out of single back wing. You see, even just on this screen here, a lot of the toss plays will have a couple pulling offensive linemen that will make, you know, kind of a free run at the ball carrier for the purposes of practicing this timing a little more difficult. So we'll pick zone toss out of single back wing. So once you've set up your offensive and your defensive plays, I like shifting my D-line to the play. So in this case, to the tight end in the wing there. We'll grab the backside inside linebacker. You could also mess around with the play side inside linebacker as well. And you're just looking for somebody to beat their block to that play side. You won't have any offensive linemen pulling here. Let's get a spread. We'll just crash the D-line to the left. Sneak over with Bobby Okereke here and see if he can make the play. Right on the toss. And that's a little more like what we are planning for there. Spectacular. And I do like in practice mode, they're not going to go ahead and call the play until you've stopped making your adjustments. So as it should be, in practice mode, it is indeed great practice to work on some of your individual audible. Come here, buddy! Sorry. What I was saying. Your individual audible. I'm sorry. Dexy just got me absolutely going. Let's try it again. So this is now spreading the linebackers and shifting the D-line to the play. Can we fly over the top? We can. Come here, buddy! And I'm getting the ideal timing, obviously, far more often than I'm getting the boom. But that green flash just letting you know you've absolutely done proper damage. Come here! I feel like I deserved one there, no? But this is where you'll put in your work, and we kind of have to learn the finer points of this timing. What's the difference between an ideal and a boom? I mean, we got to just be talking about a few frames, right? Come here, buddy. It's got to be just a few frames of difference. That's why I felt the classic hit stick feature probably needed some revisiting, some more work on our fundamentals, which in this case are going to be timing. And it's going to take us some more work, obviously. But I do like this setup. We'll try one or two more here. We'll shift, we'll press, slide Bobby over a little bit, and see if we can make a play here on Zeke. And your worst case scenario is something like Brian Burns making a play, but it really don't feel so bad. So there you have it on just an idea for an offensive and a defensive play you could be running in practice to get more frequent hit stick attempts, just at bats, as it were, than you will with other stuff. And I was being nasty with it. I was trying, you know, fake punts for the offense against my engage 8, see if that could work. It didn't really. I was trying reverses to nobody, you know what I mean? Like reverses back to the weak side, just see if I could get a run at it. That was also kind of tricky. Computer put me on TikTok a couple times. I'm not going to put that in the video. I'm definitely not going to put that in the video. But this one wound up being my most consistent option. The wide toss out of the single back wing against 4-4. Use an idea like that if you want to work on your timing, and importantly, tap in with guys who know what they're doing. Henry, Dubby, Mr. Civ, Zan, guys like this who are really sweaty on their X's and O's on a virtual gridiron for more particulars in practice mode, but for your work on brand new reloaded hit stick timing. I hope this helps. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Peace!